The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up.
Okay.
Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off.
Oh, the shotgun's still my favorite. Oh, okay. I actually didn't really care for the shotgun when I was a kid when I played this, but I do love me some shotguns now. Especially some shotguns with some not terrible spread. Like, this actually has minus 50 spread, and I would still say it's a lot.
Riverbank swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat.
Whoosh. However, because I killed half the range, it's a little harder.
Weepin' Nelly. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nelly knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast.
Okay.
Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nelly's just another windbag to those guns.
Wow. Obliterated.
Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with.
Oof.
They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbrick.
Nice to know that, you know, the game's like, hey,
They try to cut her off.
you know that like
The river's such an overwhelming place.
restart with idols.
Well, the river ain't coming back just by talking about it.
You know, you're not wrong. Bonk. I think we can do this with the idols. Like, the idols are just annoying right now because it's hit harder and take less
Riverbank
damage.
Swarming with windbags.
But even then, I'm still like dishing out pain.
They're so bent on finding
Oh,
the core,
and when they die,
hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat.
Oh, and when they die, they drop explosives. Which is super not good for me, but you know.
Weepin' Nelly. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nelly knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast.
Maybe I
Or
should.
maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nelly's just another windbag to those guns.
Ugh.
Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbrick.
I mean, to be fair, I did slaughter a lot of them there.
They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down.
Oh, what?
They try to knock her out. Well, Weepin' Nelly tries harder.
Ha! You got.
Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
Okay. Oof. Like, one-on-one, these guys are hardly a threat. Ow.
At least she picked a good spot for a break, because the core's right there.
All right, fine. We're gonna swap, as much as I like the shotgun, we're gonna swap out that. Yeah.
The river's such an overwhelming place.
Back to Bastion. All right. That hurts. Maybe let's look at the idols. Foes shall have vengeance. That's fine. Maybe the, ooh, but that is like half. You know what? We're going to take off the strike with greater ferocity because that's literally causing me a lot of problems. Let's go ahead and try moving faster, though. As painful as it is, we're going to go ahead and put that back on. But I think what we're going to do, because at this point I'm favoring ranged, like super heavy.
Doesn't hurt having a couple of trusty old guns on hand.
No, it don't. No, it don't. You're right, narrator. Because this level is going to be a lot of range.
Well, the river ain't coming back just by talking about it.
All right. We got our short. I love how the narrator actually has specific lines of dialogue for what weapons you're using. Like, I'm not going to lie. That's really cool. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Riverbank swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid.
Yeah, this is working a lot better.
Lucky
for
for
me.
him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat.
Yeah.
Weepin' Nelly. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nelly knows the way to the core.
This is working out much
Maybe
better.
she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nelly's just another windbag to those guns.
Yeah, now the fact that I'm not dying immediately kind of helps.
Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with.
The extra damage was definitely painful.
They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down.
What?
They try to knock her out. Well, Weepin' Nelly tries harder.
Huh.
Try as she might, though, she hits a snag.
All right, see, this one's so much better.
Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
Oof.
At least she picked a good spot for a break, because the core's right there. He takes a hard hit, but he ain't finished.
Wow. I want to call bullshit and shenanigans. Yeah, no, this is fine still. This is doing me fine. I kind of wish I could have 3 weapons, but I'm not going to get too upset about this.
Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. Peckers.
Nope.
They've been watching his every move.
Peckers.
They have their own eyes on the core. But why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds Weeping Nelly raring to go.
You know what? That's fine. Cool. We got
Turns out
friends.
she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough.
We've got friends. Friendly turrets. Oh, I guess we could. We should activate the switch. Tell her to go. Is it bad I now just refer to that ship as she and the sticky?
All them peckers. Traffic things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these.
Go ahead and chug. Oof.
Security skiffs keep on coming, starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something.
Why is it now not targeting?
The windbags getting even better idea. They aim to smash Weeping Nelly to splinters.
Oof.
They don't know the kid's just trying to help. Or maybe they don't care.
Stop it.
The river's such an overwhelming place. Well, the river ain't coming back just by talking about it.
All right. All right, game. Don't ask me why I feel the need to destroy everything. I just do.
Riverbank swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat.
Ow.
Weeping Nelly. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nelly knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast.
Cool.
Or maybe not. The security skiff pulls up portside. Nelly's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with.
Glad to know I'm popular.
They try to cut her off.
Aw. Threw my money off the cliff? That's rude.
They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out.
God.
Well, Weeping Nelly tries harder.
Sorry about that.
Try as she might, though, she hits a snag.
I don't know. I feel like I cleared out the snag.
Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
Fine. Ow.
Nelly, she picked a good spot for a break, because the core's right there.
Okay. The counter timing is kind of weird at times. Cool.
Then the kid hears an unusual sound.
Time
like
to leave.
100 flapping wings. They had their own eyes on the core. But why? He finds Weeping Nelly raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough. She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers.
Hey,
Traffic things think they're king of the roost now.
chicken. Sorry,
Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these.
Hey, this is by Supergiant Games. That's correct. I am doing a Supergiant playthrough right now. And in special acknowledgement that Hades, their most recent, game just came out. Hit 1.0. You were playing Hades earlier?
Security
Nice.
skiffs keep on
I haven't played
coming,
any
stop
Hades
inside.
yet.
Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something.
So which game is after this? I was gonna go in release order. So I was gonna do
Bags get an even better idea. They aim to smash Weeping Nelly to splinters.
Sorry.
He takes a hard hit, but he ain't finished.
trying to keep up, and I got idols on, and Bastion, Transistor, Pyre, Hades. Correct. That's the order. Thank you.
They don't know the kid's just trying to help. Or maybe they don't care. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nelly.
Go, Nelly. Go, 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 go. I own Pyre, but haven't played it
Just
yet.
gotta make one last stop.
That's fair. To be fair, I own
Last breath. Nelly gets the kid
all of
to
them,
solid ground.
and
Solid ground in Pecker country.
haven't really played any
They
of
want
them.
that core real bad. Seems the calamity ain't hurt the Peckers' appetites.
It was on the Black Lives Matters pack. Yeah, that's how I have it. Oof.
Kid shoos them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times kid nearly fell off the barge back there? 3 times. Now, listen close. You should remember this next part.
Okay.
Why go to Prosper Bluff?
It was on the Black
Used to
Lives.
take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far.
Yeah, I have Pyre through the through the Black Lives Matter pack as well. So that's how I'll be playing it. But yeah, I realized I haven't I like Supergiant games. Like Bastion is good. I've played a little bit of
The city
Transistor,
was the most beautiful place in the world.
and they're a
We
highly
all knew that.
rated company. I just haven't played all their games. So I'm gonna I've beaten Bastion before, but it's been like 8 years, 10 years, who knows.
But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it?
Hades is so fun. Yeah, I'm waiting for the streamer hype to kind of die down around it. That's my problem with the game right now, is that there's so many people streaming it and being like, so many people streaming it, especially with nothing else really going on right now. So this is the dead time of the year.
There, the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while.
So all this.
How's it go again?
Rude game.
Yeah, that's the one.
music is so good. Yeah, the Among Us Fall Guys hype is dying down. Exactly. And I mean, let's be clear. The only reason those games got popular is because Twitch streamers had nothing better to do. Like, don't get me wrong. I think those games earn, you know, their credit, but yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. When Cyberpunk 2077 comes out, that's going to be like the most played game because there's virtually nothing else coming out for a lot of people. 2020 is a rough year. Among Us isn't even more. I'm assuming you meant new. Yeah, because that game's like 2 years old, isn't it? I know Age of Calamity, but that's not really a good stream game. Look, I know when streamers get bored, they start replaying their favorites. Like, Baru just got done with a Deathless Blood, or a Deathless Dunker's Dungeon on the hardest difficulty. Like, there's literally 0 point to doing that channel or challenge if you have other things to do. Carnage is back into Witcher. Streamers are struggling right now. A lot of the big streamers are struggling right now because they have like nothing new coming out, so it's hard to generate hype. So that means whenever a new game comes out, or something that's somehow gained popularity, everybody's all over it. So I'm kind of waiting for the streamer hype to die down before I play Hades. I'm hopeful by the time I finish Bastion and Pyre and Valorant kind of died fast. I haven't been paying attention to Valorant. Not that it's dead, yeah. Like, let's be clear. I was gonna say, if it's in the top 100, it's not dead. It may be less popular, but then again, but being less popular is not necessarily bad. Just not nearly as big as you expected it to be. You know, here's the thing. It was trying to compete in the Overwatch. It was trying to compete with CSGO. And that game's got so much staying power. Good luck. Like, CSGO is like, what, 10 years old? At least? And it's still in the top. It was, yeah, see, like, I like Valorant. I also like CSGO, so, you know, I just could never stream them because I'm not that good. Also, there'd be virtually 0 point to me trying. Whoosh. Top of category. Am I at the top of the category for Bastion? Because that's kind of cool. Me and all two of us. Also only of category. You know, I was kind of expecting that one, you know. But here's the thing. That's not a problem. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that, you know, I'm expecting a lot of like people to come and hang out and watch me play Bastion. But, you know, at the same time, I'm doing it for me. This is my I'm super me game. Oh, I love the singing in this game. I love the music of this game. Oh, hey, food. I do like me some food. All right, where am I supposed to be going?
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right? Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed.
Cool.
And besides, it's like the song goes.
Come build that wall up to the sky.
Oh,
Come build that wall up.
They'll be here before too long.
thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please leave a like up. If you didn't, put a like down. If you want to see more content, hit the subscribe button and the notification button so that way you can find out about any new content that comes out. I do try and keep a regular stream of content flowing for you all. If you would like to be involved in what I do on the show, you can always watch me live on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night at twitch.tv/PsyFerret. Thank you again for watching.